y'all, Xavier here, and we're back again. Today we're watching an episode of House of the Dragon. It's gonna be episode 7. And what's the name of this episode? Right, so the name of this episode is Driftmark. So last episode we got a time jump, like 10 years ahead in the future. What do we see there? We saw that Kristen is still a Kingsguard, but he's not the Kingsguard too. He's not protecting Alicent and the Queen, and sorry, the King, instead of Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra now has 3 children, and Alicent had 1 more child, Aemond, to go along with Elena and Aegon. And Rhaenyra had 3 children, Jacaerys, the eldest, Lucerys, the middle one, and then we started this episode with the birth of Joffrey. They were the children of Harwin Strong, and we saw Harwin, and even though she's married to Laenor Valyrian, but we saw Harwin and his father Lionel, who was the hand of the king, and he was the commander of the city watch. They both died in a fire that was set by, what did I say this? It was the work of Larry Strong, the brother slash son there. We saw that there was Daemon, who was married to Lena when she died. That by her dragon Vhagar. They had 2 children, Rhaena and I think it was Baena. What was it? Oh, I said this last episode. Baela. Now I was thinking Baela. It sounds something like that. I know it was a B. Lena and Baela. Right. One of them is Dragon Rider, one is not. And yeah, Viserys is still kicking. And yeah, so we ended the episode with the death of the Strongs at Harrenhal, and Rhaenyra has decided to move to Dragonstone with Laenor and his new man. So yeah, that was basically. Oh, and Larys is now deeply embedded to Alicent, and Otto Aito is going to enter back the picture. Right, so that's where we are, and let's get into it. Okay. He's back as the hand.
Sidore vaginigon ilvo bebilis.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, Daemon saw what he was getting at right there with Rhaenyra and Laenor.
Embryo amosi.
And she joins the other her ancestors there. Okay. You can see it's a regular practice for them.
It would not be appropriate. appropriate. The Valyrians are our kin and the strong Zealot. Look at me.
Yep, that's how it is. Gotta get that. Gotta work that. That's how it is, man. Can't pretend otherwise. That is folly.
Hand turns new, full of green, full of black. Dragons of flesh, weaving dragons of thread. Hand turns new, full of green.
We have nothing in common.
Dragons.
She's our sister.
You marry her then.
If Mother had only betrothed us,
If only.
it would strengthen the family, keep our Valyrian blood pure.
She's an idiot.
She's your future queen.
Full of black. Dragons.
We actually do have one thing in common. We both fancy creatures with very long legs.
Okay, Aegon, sorry. That's cute. That's nice.
Brother will be king, of course. He'll sit on endless councils and ceremonies. The Lord of the Tides rules the sea.
Sorry, I don't want to.
It's your birthright, lad.
From the world Driftmark, it means everyone's dead.
Well, yeah, that is true. Wrong time to tell him about it, I guess. He knows, but wrong time to remind him. That's I'm thinking. I'm assuming he knows, cause, you know.
Retrieve your patron. Brother.
Okay, what was that about? I guess it looks improper for him to be in the sea, so it's telling him, yo, sort that out, I guess.
Sorry for your loss, my prince.
No matter how fat the leech grows, it always wants for another meal.
The hatred remains strong.
Go to bed, Emma. Shall I see after Queen Alice in your place?
Yeah, wrong person.
No, sir. You have the Night's Watch, Sir Kristen.
Lord Commander.
Yikes. Is Aegon drunk? Is that Vhagar?
Lena needed our maesters.
The surgeons in Pentos are as well trained as our maesters.
Yeah, that's just grief talking from Rhaenys.
It's not justice for your wife that drives you to your own ambition. It is desire for the throne, if not for yourself, then for the scions of your house. I gave up the idea of wearing a crown a generation ago. It is you, Lord Husband, who refuses to abandon this pursuit, even now at the cost of our children.
She's not wrong. She might not be wholly right, but she's not wrong there.
Your blood. But Lena's are. They are her legacy.
History does not remember blood. us names.
That it does too. So he can't do that. He's got to protect the legacy of the family.
We did try.
Yeah, I assume so.
Child, we performed our duty as best we could.
Yeah, I figured.
But to no avail.
She's not.
There was no joy in it. I found that elsewhere.
Yeah, we know.
I do not believe Alicent's capable of cold murder.
It was not necessarily Alicent that did it.
Capable of depravity. Or more than you would believe.
Yes, you are right, Damon.
I believe it of you.
Okay.
I have been alone. You abandoned me.
I spared you. You were a child.
Yes. Yes, I was a child. And look at what my life became without you. Droll tragedy.
Go on, I wonder what you think of mine by comparison.
I know little of it.
Wait, is she why he didn't? Is she why he didn't want to return to King's
We're
Landing?
happy enough.
Rhaenyra, that's why. Well, I guess they are alone, so they can do whatever they want here.
I'm no longer a child.
Oh, they're gonna finally go all the way this time. Okay. Alright, this is definitely a bad idea. What he's gonna do now. Yo, that's a claim to mount that dragon. You better hang on. Oh, wow. Oh, Damon's gone. Oh, okay, he's nearby. Okay.
It's me.
Vhagar is my mother's dragon.
Your mother's dead. Vhagar has a new rider now.
She was mine to claim.
Then you should have claimed her. Maybe your cousins can find you a pig to ride. It would suit you.
Oh.
Bastards.
My father's still alive.
Doesn't know, does he? All strong.
Okay.
you allow
Yeah,
such a
that
thing to happen?
eye is gone.
It will heal. Will it not, Maester?
No. Nah.
Flesh will heal. But the eye has lost your grace.
Yeah.
It was a regrettable accident.
Accident! The Prince Lucerys brought a blade to the ambush. He meant to kill my son.
It was my sons who were attacked and forced to defend themselves. Vile insults were levied against them.
What insults?
Yeah, what insults indeed. Viserys.
The legitimacy of my son's birth was put loudly to question.
What?
Called us bastards.
This is the highest of treasons. Prince Aemond must be sharply questioned so we might learn where he heard such slanders.
Over an insult. My son has lost an eye. The insult was training young bluster. The lot of boys, it was nothing.
Aemond, I asked you a question.
Yeah, he was asking Aemon, not you, Alicent.
Yes, where is Selena?
I do not know, Your Grace. I could not find sleep. I had gone out to walk.
Entertaining his young squires. No adventure.
Aemond.
Yeah, Kristen, Harold is your superior. Listen to him.
It was Agon.
Me.
Aegon is bemused. He does not know what's going on. He's still drunk.
Aegon! Tell me the truth of it!
We know, Father. Everyone knows. Just look at them.
Now make your apologies and show goodwill to one another. Your father, your grandsire, your king demands it!
Viserys putting his foot down to save. He's trying to save Rhaenyra and everyone.
Been damaged permanently, my king. Goodwill cannot make him whole.
I know, Alicent. But I cannot restore his eye.
No, because it's been taken.
What would you have me do?
There is a debt to be paid. Sir Criston, bring me the Eye of Lucerys Valyrian.
Mother!
Alicent,
He can choose which eye to keep, a privilege he did not grant my son.
You will do no such thing.
stay your hand.
No, you were sworn to me!
No, he's sworn to the king.
As your protector, my queen.
Viserys putting his balls on the table right there. And Kristen did not
Let it be
want
known.
to go against anyone.
Dares to question the birth of Princess Rhaenyra's sons. Should have it removed.
Anyone.
Alicent, stay with the king! Hold your ground! Do not suppress them! Alicent! Do not suppress them! Alicent!
You better watch yourself, Kristen.
Where is duty? Where is sacrifice? It's trampled under your pretty foot again.
Release the blade, Alicent.
And now you take my son's eye. And to even that you feel entitled.
Exhausting, wasn't it? Hiding beneath the cloak of your own righteousness.
Oh, okay.
I see you as you are.
This is tense.
Do not mourn me, mother. It was a fair exchange. I may have lost an eye, but I gained a dragon.
Okay, thank you, Aemon, for being mature here. Sides are drawn.
And I promise you in time, you and I together will prevail. What that rogue Aemond has done in winning Vhagar to our side. The boy was right. It's worth 1,000 times the price he paid.
He's not wrong. You gain a dragon rifle in exchange for an eye. Where were you?
I should have been there.
Yes, you should have.
House words.
You should have been there.
Aemond called our sons bastards.
I have failed you, Rhaenyra. Our marriage. I tried. Our boys.
Sad. Sad to see.
I hate the gods for making me as they did.
I do not. You are an honourable man. With a good heart.
Yeah, he is. He has that going for him at least. Not his dependability for defending.
These our sons to be princes of the realm.
Lynn.
You deserve better than what I have been. You deserve a husband.
Okay, so he's finally stepping up to the plate. Or so he says. A lot of things happen on this small island as of a day. A lot of things.
Fire is such strange power. Everything that House Targaryen possesses is owed to it. Yet it has cost us both what we loved.
Perhaps the Valyrians knew the truth of it. The sea is the better ally.
Not necessarily.
Prison. The sea offers an escape.
The young prince, defiled.
An outrage.
Indeed.
If it's I you want to balance the scales, I am your servant.
Calm yourself, Laris.
That will not be necessary.
Exactly. Chill.
But your devotion has not gone unnoticed.
I shall await your call, my queen.
Laris doing his best. Love that for him.
There are places across the narrow sea where it doesn't matter what a man's name is, only how much gold he possesses.
Okay, so Laenor is dead.
A quick death. One with witnesses.
I do love Laenor.
Then grant him this kindness. Set him free.
You forget yourself.
My lord, please!
Yeah, watch out, man. You're gonna get yourself killed?
And the realm will whisper that I was somehow responsible.
We all know the truth of it, and our enemies won't.
They will fear what else we might be capable of.
Oh, cold. It's a Game of Thrones. I hope they at least waited a few months before doing this. Oh! Wow. Oh boy. Okay. So, okay, I see what happened there. Alright, so that was an interesting episode. It wasn't amazing, but it did get the things moving a bit. So basically everything was almost, yeah, pretty much everything was on Driftmark. There's a funeral for Lena, and so this set up a few things in motion. The legitimacy of Lucerys, Jacaerys, and Joffrey was put into full view. So this was after Aemon had claimed the Vhagar for himself. Well done him. Took a lot of bravery from to that. He did it, and so congrats to him. So there's now another dragon for Alicent's side. The Greens, as Rhaenyra called them. The first part of the episode was just, there was some good acting, some good shots and everything, but yeah, it was mostly dialogue. Nothing much really happened. We were just setting up things for the rest of the episode, where there was a fight between after Aemon stole Vhagar, not stole, sorry, after Aemon claimed the Vhagar, there was a fight between Baela, Rhaena, Jacaerys, and Lucerys. The boys got some bruised faces. The girls were fine mostly, and Aemon lost an eye. That led to a commotion between Alicent and Rhaenyra. Daemon and Rhaenyra, they finished together. They consummated that relationship that's been like brewing since like episode 1. What happened is Alicent attacked Rhaenyra. Viserys put his foot down, and Aemon listened and quelled the disagreement. Because, like he said, he got a dragon in return for an eye. Just like Helena had said. So she was right, she was prophetic, and her her words were proven true. And that scene with Aemon on Vhagar, yeah, that was cool. I really like that. You could tell how both terrifying and fulfilling it was for him. Like, it's his first time riding a dragon, and it's the biggest dragon, so you have to climb up this like ladder to get to the riding chair. The what's it called again? The saddle. You have to climb some steps. Like, what? You can tell they're just magnifying how big it is. So that scene with him flying along on Vhagar, where she's going all about, and well done. I really like that. His argument. Christian is told to stay his hand. Alicent attacks. Everything's quelled. And then Rhaenyra and Otto is now Hind again, and he approves of Alicent, and he gives her some advice on what to do. And then Larys makes his loyalties known. Of course, his loyalties known. He killed his father and his brother, but he first to do something for the princess, and for the queen, and she's like, chill. But I like your passion. We're gonna use that later. Rhaenyra and Daemon get some things in motion. Laenor and Carl duel, and we are supposed to, and then Laenor's killed, and Daemon and Rhaenyra marry. I only hope they did that like after like a few months, like a year, still, make it look decent. And it turns out that Carl and Laenor escaped together. So I see why it happened on Driftmark. It was basically we see a change from the books, because in the book it happened in the Stepstones. Carl and Laenor had returned together to the Stepstones, and that's where that happened. So this version gives us a little different thing where it allows Lenor to abscond, to abdicate his titles and his roles, and so I could see that being controversial among book readers, where this is a significant change because it means Lenor is still alive, he's not dead. Because in the book, Lenor is dead, so now he's only presumed dead. But I don't think he'll be showing up again, so. Because when the battle starts, if he was actually there, that would have been recorded in the histories, and he wasn't there. So he's just off living his own life. But yeah, so things are setting up. We saw that the Greens were named, which have been Alicent, Lars, Kristen, Otto. I don't know if anyone else to their side now, but eventually they'll get people to their side. And we saw Daemon and Corlys to one side. Corlys is going to stick to that side because his granddaughters and his grandsons are on that side, so battle line's drawn for when Viserys kicks it. It's at episode 7, and there are 3 episodes left, so he's definitely dying in like episode either 9 or 10, or maybe even at the end of episode 8. Who knows? Yeah, but things are set up nicely. Not really that much to say, but this was like this is basically just set up to the marriage between Daemon and Rhaenyra, and so that will be pivotal for what happens in the future. But as for this episode, it wasn't enthralling. Oh no, that's not to say it wasn't a good episode. It was well done, well acted, well directed, good television. But it was just set up. It was just giving us some background for what we can see is happening, which is the tensions to flare fully once Viserys is dead. For now, each side is just gathering strength and drawing their lines. We see the tension even now escalate to the children because they're being influenced by what's happening around them. They're calling them bastards and all of that. So, but Viserys legitimized them. He said nobody questioned it. Well, they didn't actually legitimize it because he didn't need to. But it was basically that what in name, but official, because it was basically that what happened, but official, So that's pretty much it. All right.